Hello, I am doing this inspired by the video essays known as the collection for One Monstrous Moment created by the Omnivore Collins, and I would like to start my attempt by discussing the most recent episode of Ultraman Omega to me at this time. Ultraman Omega Episode 5. Now, I'm not entirely familiar with the Ultra franchise, but I've seen enough of the American and Australian adaptations and the Netflix show. I've had to pick and choose what else I've absorbed from this media since it's extensive. However, thanks to the recommendations and coverage by some other channels, I know enough to respect the hero that's not just about killing monsters, about having compassion, understanding that these are often animals, people, beings, who've become things they cannot control, and heroes that open their hearts. And Episode 5 was a tragedy. One kaiju, one snake, befriended a young girl who was struggling to adapt in the wake of tragedy and a new home she was left in. Now the snake, Mikoto, befriended a girl, Miko. It was her companion, her friend. But the snake was a metal-munching kaiju. To sustain itself, it was feeding off the iron in her body. It was killing her. And when the creature understood that, it chose to die. It wanted to fight Ultraman Omega so it wouldn't hurt his friend anymore. And Ultraman Omega understood that. And Ultraman Omega was distraught. He was broken. In a giant form, after he struck down the kaiju, he covered his eyes with his weapon. That is the shot it ends on. And in the human form, he's distraught. He's in deep sorrow and in deep thought about the sacrifice. Because the snake chose to exit his life, giving it up for its friend. Now, I am sorry for any trouble with my audio and how I speak, but this is my attempt at building up my confidence and hopefully continue with coverage of other events. Stay ready for that.